Hey, what up, guys? This is Xavier. I'm just here to let you know that the episode you're about to listen to is last week's episode. But if you would like to join us live, you can do that every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time at facebook.com/East Park Podcast. Hope to see you over there. If you can't make it, that's cool. Enjoy this episode.
You are now listening to the East Park Podcast.
This is the East Park Podcast. We in first place, then mother shows in last. Got the question of the week coming at you fast. Alcohol on deck, pour me up a glass.
Bang it.
We be sounding pretty funny. Laugh until you cramping, you can feel it in your tummy. Shows every week, gotta keep them on deck. Talking hella trash, but with all due respect. We got Kai, Zay, and Chad. Get into the topics like they're getting to the bag. Thank you for your time, now please sit back and relax. The show's about to start, turn the volume to the max. Hi guys,
Howdy.
my name is Xavier,
My name is Kylie.
and I'm hoping that everything is working fine.
No.
We've had a pretty eventful day. This is the East Park Podcast, though. Episode
Welcome.
69. You gonna chew in the microphone, Kai?
Yeah, I planned on it.
Jesus Christ! I'm sure that our listeners will be very pleased about that.
Listen, it's episode 69. We're breaking all the rules.
Don't chew in the microphone. Fucking. So you notice some changes in the background of the podcast. It's because we're making some internal changes, being that Chad's not on the podcast anymore. Obviously, we can't use some of the stuff that he supplied for the podcast. So I would like to start this episode by saying fuck Amazon and fuck the USPS because
Because they fucked us in our ass.
yeah, it's actually surprising that we're still actually able to give you guys good quality as far as the camera, because I ordered a new one and the bitch, instead of Amazon shipping it like they shipped the other 4 things that I ordered at the exact same time as the camera, it decided it wanted to be in its own entity and not show up.
Yeah. Screwed us over, like, real bad.
So the status right now is, I'm going to read this. Hold on. Let's go to Amazon app here. All right. So I got an update. It says now expected today. And the latest, I think you can get a package is like 9:00 p.m. or something like that.
Damn, that's pretty late.
Yeah, it's late as fuck. And all right, I got a message from Amazon that says we're very sorry your delivery is late. If you have not received your package by today, you can come back here the next day for a refund or replacement. This package specifically was supposed to be here on fucking Saturday. Here it is, Tuesday. The last update I got, tracking number blah, 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 like 20 fucking numbers long. 8:02 Saturday, August 22nd. Package transferred to local postal carrier for final delivery.
So,
But why have we not gotten that package yet?
who knows? The USPS is... God knows what's going on there.
Because there's a shit ton of delays in the USPS right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Who knows? But I'm really salty about that, actually. I honestly wish America would get their shit together, dog. I'm so over this goddamn shit.
I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Kitty Perkins, what's up?
That's my aunt.
Oh, hey, what's up? I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Made me smile.
I'm super annoyed about this though.
Whoa. What was that?
What?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was my mic. I was turning it and it like squeaked.
Oh my God.
You
It
thought
sounded like a lady talking. I was like, who's
Thought I
that?
had a kitten trapped in here or something.
Meow.
But no, I
Hey,
probably gonna
you
get
know
that
what I think
refund.
is funny?
What's up?
Animals that are like pets that are
Mhm.
named just real human names. We were talking about this at work today.
Really? Sorry, this is completely off topic. I'm sorry. I like the way our background looks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lightly, without the lights. I mean, I like the lights, but this is kind of clean.
Yeah, I like it too.
Kind of clean. Don't mind this little patch. Oh, wrong hand. Right here. I want to fix that before next week's episode. nice little spot to, show. Look at Kylie's little head right there.
Hey, that's my head.
And then mine.
That's my head.
But yeah, go ahead.
I love pets that are named just really human names.
Yeah.
Like, my mom's cat is named Frank. And I just think it's the funniest thing ever. Or my
Frank.
my manager's cat's name is Anthony.
Oh my God, that's great.
I love that.
That's so great. That is so great.
I feel like the next pet we get, it's got to be like super like
John.
generic. Yeah, something stupid. I really like Frank. I think it's so funny.
All right. I didn't want to make you wait longer than you had to, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you some good news. I told Kylie before we started recording the podcast that I had some really good news for her. Something that she has not been thinking about for months, and
I'm kind of scared.
something that was coming, but she absolutely forgot about because of all the bullshit that's been going on this year. I got an email saying, "Great news! The event will go on."
No.
Your upcoming event has been rescheduled for a new date.
No.
See the details above. Which the event is Cody Ko and Noel Miller, Tiny Meat Gang. By the way, it's like one of our favorite podcasts right now, and they do live shows. So instead of canceling it, they rescheduled it again, which I'm almost positive they wish they wouldn't have had to do that in the first place. I don't think they would have. Nobody anticipated having to, so they delayed. When were we supposed to go? February?
March.
Yeah, we were supposed to go in March, but obviously COVID happened. And
No, that wasn't even the original reason.
Yeah, you're right.
They originally rescheduled it.
They rescheduled
for
it
later
when?
in the year.
They rescheduled it in like
January.
December, January?
Yeah, something like that. They rescheduled it for October this year because they had a change of plans and had to go like overseas or whatever the hell.
Yeah, apparently scheduling a tour is really hard.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But then COVID happened, and
it kind of just like went up in the air. Like we didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. This is literally the first email I've gotten. They rescheduled it for. I want you to take a guess.
January?
No, it's
March.
It's in the middle of the year, next year.
June?
July 18th, 2021.
Yo,
10 p.m.
That's my ex's birthday.
Yikes! You're gonna turn up on his birthday.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we'll definitely still be going to that.
Holy
which is cool.
crap! That's so far away.
Yeah.
That is a year from now.
Yeah, I mean it sucks, but I appreciate them simply because they still are. I mean, obviously money's involved. They don't want to lose all that money, but they're still trying to make their customers happy, which you can appreciate the effort. You can appreciate the effort. We got a pretty good episode this week. Got a list of things to talk about. I don't know if we'll hit them all, but we'll try to. Listen, we backtrack, and I gotta stop. I don't really. When I do this podcast, I don't really know what to do with my hands, so I kind of just like wave them all around. But behind us, obviously, where you're seeing some changes and stuff like that, and you'll notice some changes physically. But you good? Can you get it open?
No, I'm really trying, but I want.
Hold on, let me before you do this, because I know I'm gonna have to open this for you.
No, I want to open it.
For the people that I'm not gonna do it. For the people that have hard times opening cans, you push down on one side, and the part that you pull up, you just tuck your finger in there, and you can get it. I didn't want to do it for you, but I kind of loosened it for you.
All right, ready? Pulling a Chad here. Oh my God, come on now.
You still can't get it? Okay, there you
go.
You'll see some physical changes, obviously, but we also upgraded some stuff within the podcast that is pretty cool too. So when we jump to different segments, instead of us saying, hey, like, this is this segment, we'll do stuff like,
bloop,
hey, Black Lives Matter.
Damn it. You should have put damn it under there.
Which is, I think, really cool because sometimes we may not be able to show you certain things, whatever, in the past at least, but now we can kind of like put animation to some of the things that we're talking about, and it's a better viewing experience for you guys, for the ones that are watching. So slowly but surely trying to upgrade things, make it a very better experience for you guys, and make the podcast, is, again, like I always say 1,000 times, the best podcast it could possibly be. Weekly update. What we got? What happened this week?
Oh my God. So here's a story. What day was it? Saturday?
It had to have been, because
I think
we wouldn't do it on Sunday.
So it was Saturday, and we're just chilling. I just got home from work, and Zay comes up from the basement. This is his day off. I work until like 6 on Saturdays.
I'm not just chilling in the basement, dog. I'm not just like some gremlin hanging in the basement.
I feel like if you got a chill
studio's
basement,
down here.
though, well, if you got a chill basement, like if you got a basement that you can chill in,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
true.
like it's not like a basement.
True.
It's like a chill basement.
Yeah.
Anyway, he comes up from the basement. He's like, "Is it hot in here?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, now that you mention it." And
Mind you, I had been in the basement all day, so like I haven't been upstairs to feel how the house has felt.
and
but yeah, go
also
ahead.
basements are cold. You know,
Yeah.
they're just a little. They're naturally chilly. They're underground. And he comes upstairs. Does it feel hot in here? I'm like, yeah. And our air conditioner went out. So basically, we've been living in hell, like
Yeah,
physically and mentally in hell right now.
You appreciate you really like. All right, so I would come home
Not to
from work.
mention, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Not
Go
to
ahead.
mention, it's fucking wet outside. It's like wet, and it's moist. It's moist everywhere
Listen,
right now.
if you have a drink right now, we're gonna take a sip for every sexual innuendo that's made on episode 69 this
it's
week.
moist. Wait for me.
Gonna get a little wild on episode 69 this week. Obviously, Rye was supposed to be here, but with all the changes and stuff going on, I did not want more confusion going on from what we have right now.
Oh, god damn, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't. And I purposely didn't want to come over here and be like, hey, you know, we got this going on, all the changes and stuff like that, and bring that into the tornado and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, she came home and I was like, yo, is it hot in this mom? Like, is it hot? You
Is
feeling
it
a little
hot?
warm? And that's
Like-
me. This is me saying this. Is I'm ultimate cold dude. Like, I'm always wanting
Always
to be
cold, and I'm always hot. Like, if it's hot out, I'm like hot as fuck, and he's like, it's not that bad. I'm like, I'm hot. I'm dying. So
It's like 90 degrees out, and I'm just like, it's really not.
it's
that
really
bad.
not that bad, and I'm over there sweating up a storm. So, I mean, basically, we're living in hell. We had a
We
guy.
didn't say why we're living in hell. The AC went out. Our central air went out.
I did say that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I obviously don't listen.
Yeah. Apparently. Huh.
Who would have thunk it?
Take notes.
Uh,
Taking notes.
um,
But yeah, AC went out. Had a guy come look at it today, so we're gonna get it fixed tomorrow, hopefully.
yeah, you literally just left.
Yeah, just left.
Yeah.
So if we started it, he had a bit late. No,
It's because we were trying to like not die in a hellhole here.
I mean, like we went out and bought a fan. I mean, just like sleeping is awful. Sleeping in itself is just horrifying.
It hasn't been that bad.
It's just like it's moist in here. It is.
No, it's that's the one thing about Ohio that
It's so
I can't stand, bro.
goddamn moist.
You can feel the air sitting on top of you. Oh yeah. Did you just gonna say moist all day?
I'm trying to get drunk. Oh, it's just so moist in here. Like, I've got a humidity sensor for the plants.
It's on like 80% yesterday or some shit.
Yeah, like something outrageous. Like, your house probably is sitting somewhere between 50 and 60%,
Yeah.
right? And our house is like high 70s, 80% humidity. It is wet in here.
Yeah. I took an extra one. But actually, no, I did not. You said moist. Actually, you did. You
know.
all a double sip.
I'm behind one.
So,
It's episode 69. We got to get into the holiday spirit.
holiday spirit. But yo, so luckily for us, out of everything that runs Central Air, the thing that broke is the cheapest. It's a condenser. No, not it's not a condenser because that's the one he said that was expensive. But it starts with a C. It's a little thing about this big, little cylinder. Has like liquid inside it that apparently like started leaking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he said we can repair it ourselves, and I saw where it comes in and goes back out or whatever.
Oh,
And What's up, Jason? And if you do it wrong, if you repair it wrong, which is literally bloop, pop out, bloop, pop in. But if you line it up wrong, your whole system could be fucked. So I was like, I'm going to leave that to you.
Yeah, let him do that. Let him fuck it up. You know what I mean?
And I probably can't get the part as quick as you can.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow. Luckily, we'll be at work.
Tomorrow's supposed to be my day off, but I'm working anyway because I work on my days off.
Because you were out here grinding.
Almost every week, basically.
You're
but
grinding.
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. We're coping just fine, okay?
We're going a little crazy.
And the paychecks are fat, okay? The paychecks are fat.
Welcome everybody
fat
that's
and
watching.
Juicy. Oh my god, I keep fucking doing this. I'm just gonna keep my feet on the table this
Yeah,
episode.
motherfucker. Keep your feet off the furniture.
They gotta be up there, man. But tomorrow, yeah, it's my day off, but I'm getting my toes done with my mom. And then on Thursday, I'm getting my nails done.
You're such a girl.
Such a girl. God,
All right.
God women. Ugh.
We also did a little camping. Camping.
Oh my god, I
Air
forgot
quotes
about
camping.
that. Yeah, that was fun though. I really enjoyed myself. That's what she said.
That's borderline.
Okay.
That's
gonna
enough to
drink it
look at the beer.
Oh, okay. So we were supposed to go camping, but we ended up just staying in the yard because one of our friends had to work the next day and da 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 da.
Who are you saying? One of our friends like Chad? They don't know Chad.
You guys know Chad.
But yeah, no, we bro. All right, let's talk about their tent.
Oh my god. Okay, so me and Zay set up our tent.
We like the
In
moment we
10
got
minutes.
it. No, we got
Oh.
we set it up. We got a tent, and then we set the tent up inside the house.
In
the
the
living
living
room.
room. Because
We're thirsty, and we wanted to see what it
okay,
looked like.
you get something new and you just want to try it out.
Yeah.
You get something new, you want to put it on, you want to try it out, turn it on, whatever the fuck it is. So we put up the tent in the living room. So we had a little bit of practice knowing how to put it up. And then we put it up in the yard. It took us literally 10 minutes to put this thing up. And then Chad and Jade bring their fucking tent over.
They didn't even have a tent. They had like a
mansion.
condo. Like it's if we could somehow like set up another camera outside or something like that and show you guys, that'd be great. Obviously
Holy
we
shit,
can't.
that's just still up.
What?
The tents.
Oh yeah, the bed's still up. But dude, if like their tent compared to our tent could fit inside their tent.
Yeah, their tent is like a tent mansion. Like imagine a tent, but if it belonged to Jeff Bezos, you know?
Also, their tent had like a front porch.
Yeah, what the fuck was that thing?
It had like a overhead covered front porch, and then it had another like that was a door, and then you unzipped another door to get inside the actual tent,
right,
which was like
kind of chill.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, they were comfortable as far as like space and everything like that.
Shout out to Tara because apparently they borrowed that from this chick Tara, and I mean it was lit. It just took us literally 2 hours to get it up.
Let's go.
Like-
Let's dive into this.
Okay,
Because
so
let's open up.
where
this.
do you even start? I pour the contents of the tent bag out of the tent bag, which was surprisingly like a big ass bag. Like our tent came in like a little tiny, like something this big, like literally small. And theirs came in this giant fucking tote. So I poured that shit out
Shit came in a briefcase.
in a briefcase, a suitcase, basically.
Yeah, suitcase. Ours was a briefcase. Theirs was a suitcase.
Yes. And so I poured the shit out, and apparently I grabbed. There was like two parts. There was the actual tent, and then there was like something that goes over the tent, like not a rain thing, but like a whole canopy.
Oh,
like
this
a whole fucking thing.
I forgot about this part, and this is fucking ass, bro. We all right. So we went through 2 attempts.
Also, no directions, by the way. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to read the fucking directions.
For some reason, directions weren't with
Because
it.
they weren't there.
Yeah.
Trust me, I would have. So I pull out these 2 pieces and the poles and whatnot. And so I thought that the canopy that goes over top was the actual tent. And it turns out the tent was the other piece that I thought was the rainfly that just goes over top. But I was very wrong.
Yeah. So
basically
basically,
I fucked up everybody's day.
You didn't fuck up our day because we spent more time trying to figure out which poles went through what part of the fucking tent so it could actually set up as a dome. But like, so if you can close your eyes and imagine this, we put. So you know how they have those windbreaker jackets that are like double lined.
Yes.
You can take like
Yeah.
you can unzip it and a layer of it comes off.
Yeah.
Imagine that being the tent.
Yeah.
But except we put the outside up first and then had to go inside of the outside and put the actual like part that you get in the tent up inside the outer shell.
We're pitching tents.
I'll drink to that. Look. That splashed off on my
Splash
nose.
my nose.
What's up, Pat?
Moo.
Me and him got some stuff coming.
Oh yeah.
Some gaming stuff.
So honestly, it took an obscene amount of time to put this tent up. Is basically
Oh,
what we're
dude,
getting at.
all our
like,
camping time?
obscene
All of our camping time, like,
was spent putting the goddamn
Yeah.
tent up.
yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we tried and we tried. We could not fucking figure it out. So we sat down. We're like, all right, I need a fucking breather. Because we've been doing this for an hour and we haven't gotten anything done.
How long do you think we took to put the tent up in total? In its totality?
Honestly, 2 hours.
Really? Because I was thinking it was like 2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
right
had to
around
take a
there.
halftime break, bro. We legitimately
I think we spent 1 whole hour before we even knew how to put it up. You know what I mean? Like the first half, the first they had us in the first half. You know what I mean? They did though.
Hey, we had to really regroup and like calm our shit down because like we was getting frustrated.
Hell yeah!
We was getting
ready to
frustrated with
fucking
each other.
Punch everybody. I was like, I'm.
One person was saying it goes this way, and then the next person's like, no. We flip it back over. Then another person had an idea, and then we're like, no, that's not right. And bro, we went through at least 15 different scenarios before we like took a halftime break.
Yeah,
Sat
so,
around the
like,
fire.
The first half, they had us in the first half. Like I said, we had no progress at halftime.
None.
Basically, the
None.
thing was not up. There was no poles in the thing at all. So then we came back at, in the second half, and
That tent was whooping our ass 40-0 at halftime, dude.
But we came back. We
We
got
had
it
nothing
put
to
up.
show for it standing on our court.
We got it put the fuck up, and then we hotboxed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was by the time we got done, there was no wanting to sit around the fire. On top of that, we got done at the perfect time because it started raining.
Oh, bro, it started fucking raining. I can't believe that.
Now, if we
That
would have been
was
outside
wild.
in the rain trying to figure that shit out, I would have been like, yo, let's just go home.
Yeah,
Let's
I'd
just
have been
pack
like,
the shit up
it's
and
canceled.
get back inside.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we have to put the cancel culture on this tent night.
So, I mean, it was disgusting how long it took us to figure that out.
Welcome everybody watching. Interact with us in the chat and everything. So,
Say fuck tents in the chat, please. Fuck tents.
but once we got
I just found it so surprising that it was so easy to put ours up and so fucking difficult to put theirs up. It made no sense to me.
after we
Ours
got
was
done,
so
theirs wasn't
simple.
that complicated.
Was it? I mean, no, it wasn't. You're right. You're right.
Looking at it, it's like I can see that it went that way now, but it was just
But
the
we
fact
had
that
no
like
fucking clue.
ours has like guides that like let you know like, hey, you obviously stick the pole here, it goes across and ends over here.
Yeah. And the clips make it super nice.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
you
they're visible
'cause
and
you're
you see it.
You don't have to shove it through the fucking pockets. It's clips.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so go buy a tent and go camping if you feel like it.
Yeah, just don't buy a stupid tent that doesn't give you like any directions if you don't have any.
Come on now. That tent was dope though.
No, the tent itself was dope. The installation of said tent to ground was stupid as absolute fuck.
Also, you could fit a family of 8 in there.
Oh, easily.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easily.
Like-
Meanwhile, us, we're sitting there like hot dog packs.
For real. It was comfortable for 2. We bought a 6-person tent and it was comfy for 2, but I can't imagine there being even 4 people in there.
Check this out.
Did they send me the wrong one? Do you think it's
No. That was definitely a
4-person?
4-person. But you're sitting there like hot dogs.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you're packed in there like a pack of Sugar Dales,
Yeah.
basically.
So we Kylie
Sausage.
always likes to talk about how like I overachieve on certain things in life, and
Yeah, he's such an overachiever.
the one thing you can't tell because that part, but
That part.
we're getting there. Fucking I get the tent up and I'm like, all right, how do I luxury the fuck out of this? So
oh my God.
I got every non-important cushion that I possibly could find and put it on the floor, and the entire floor of our tent was
Cushions.
so comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for the fact that it was hot as absolute fuck in the morning, that might have been some of the best sleep I've had since we've lived here.
Wow, what the fuck, man?
Fresh air,
Yeah, that was
sound of the rain
chill.
right on you.
Yeah, that was chill as fuck.
It
I
was
loved
nice.
It.
It was
I love
nice.
that.
And I honestly can't wait for fall because it's gonna make that 10 times
Oh
better.
my God. Oh, I just came. Sorry, I just came thinking about fall.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry, it's just amazing. I love fall. I love fall, damn it.
Speaking of game,
God.
me and Kylie like were fucking trying to be like mature, but we when Kylie gets drunk, she's a bad influence.
I sure am.
And
You know it. You heard it here first,
so
folks.
Chad and Jade were in their tent and we were in ours. And Kylie's like, what if I just let out a fat ass moan? Bro.
I'm sorry. I'm so inappropriate.
And so she looked at me and like there were like maybe 5 times you were like,
I was like ready, but I
But you
was
didn't
so
do it.
scared.
and then she just lets out this like the typical fake porn star moan where, oh shit, there's more comments. I gotta remember to do that. Sometimes the directions in the back. Yeah, for some reason they weren't.
there.
They definitely weren't.
I
Just
know, that's what I
weren't
thought too,
there.
because that's how ours is,
Yeah.
with a tag inside the bag and it's the directions.
Yeah.
But there was no tag in the bag,
Yeah,
and that's what Jade was saying too. She was like, they were on the bag. I was like, they're not there.
that shit said
They probably
bye-bye.
were there the entire time.
Fucking, but she lets out this obnoxious ass porn star moan, bro, and me and Kylie both lose it. Fucking lose it. And of course, neither one of them had a reaction because we think that they were both asleep. But we had a good laugh. So
It was funny at the time.
no,
okay?
oh dude, it was. I laughed for a good like minute and a half, dog. Like that shit
He
was
laughed
great.
really
That shit
fucking
was
hard.
fun tea.
You know when you crack a joke and like it gets good, like a good reaction, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm funny. You know that feeling?
You are. I've said this before, probably on this podcast, but Kylie's good with like. She's like a good ad lib joker. Like somebody will build a joke up and then she'll insert something that's just like, bruh. That shit was good. That shit was funny.
Oh, thank you.
That shit was funny. Got an important day for you this weekend.
Huh?
Got an important day for you this weekend.
Day.
Yeah. Motherfucker, your graduation party.
Hey, oh my god.
Listen,
I was
college
like, what?
graduation. I ain't out here R. Kelly and motherfuckers, bro. It's college graduation. This ain't high school.
College, bitches.
Yeah.
I know I look like I'm 16.
No, you don't.
Okay, thank you.
I ain't gonna say that.
I appreciate that.
I'm not gonna say that.
Even if you're lying.
No, I'm telling the damn truth. You
I'm
don't
telling
look
the
like,
damn truth.
You don't look like you 16, dog. And even if you did, I still wouldn't say it.
Thank you.
But yeah, you got your graduation party. I think I have somewhat of a surprise for you.
What is it?
The same thing. Before the podcast started, I was like, yo, I got a surprise for you. Got something to talk about on the podcast. Obviously it was the Tiny Meat Gang thing. But like anytime I ever tell her like, yo, I got a surprise for you. Oh, what is it?
What is that? Yeah, because I want to know.
It's like she didn't even like
Hear that
pay
it was a
attention to the part
surprise.
where I said surprise.
Fuck you, surprise,
I'm not
damn
telling
it.
you, dog.
Oh, thank you, Jason. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever done.
It was
And
not.
College?
I guarantee you, it was
You don't
probably
think college was the
it's
hardest
hard,
thing?
but I don't think it was the hardest thing you've ever done.
I think it was.
Hardest thing you. Never mind.
Ah! Cheers.
I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's listening.
Pat,
So,
you gonna fly up or what's up?
So I'm gonna shut up. We got a pretty dope setup, dog. For what's building right now. I got like a 2-tier TV set up right now, so everything in the comments. If you see us looking up like super high, it's because we have
Because
TVs
we're
above
in the
camera.
front row at the movies, okay? We're in the front row at the movie theater. You know what I'm talking about?
The projector's over there.
Yeah, yeah.
We're actually
We're
like
looking like that.
we have like the really bad seats actually. if
You really don't think college is the hardest thing I've done? What do you think is the hardest thing that I've accomplished?
You ever been constipated?
No, never.
You're lying.
No shit.
Yeah, you're right. No shit wanted to come out.
What is wrong with you?
No,
No, but for real, I'm
Let me
stuck
think.
up on this, man.
Let me think.
What do you think is harder than that? Yeah.
Let me think.
Go on. Take your time.
I honestly
I'm listening.
think that I can't think of anything.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the hardest thing I've ever done.
Not graduate college. Sorry, I didn't mean to bake you. It's all love.
No, I'm just gonna stop talking the whole podcast because
I'm just like, all right,
that's the
this
episode.
has been the podcast. Sorry,
Probably
Zay
the
lost his voice.
Probably the last episode. No,
No, but
I'm not
I mean,
gonna downplay how important this is.
it was tough.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what.
I don't even think the schoolwork was tough for you. I think it was just the constant life thing.
It's accomplishing something. It's working like hella hours and just like it's
Yeah.
not even the schoolwork, but
Yeah.
it's the built up like constant responsibilities, constantly having a list of to do that
yeah.
feels like it's never going down, and then one day it's just not there anymore. They sent me my my diploma, or what is that what you call it, or is it a degree when you're in college? I don't know. They sent me the thing over email.
Yeah.
I'm
Shout
like,
out to
you can't even
2020.
print one out for me. God
Shout out to
damn.
2020.
I don't know.
bro.
I think they'll still mail one, but I was just like, damn, dude. I don't even get a paper diploma. I don't know if it's called a diploma or a degree. I don't really know. But
She got
Yeah.
her certificate saying she fucking passed. Let's just put it that way, which
Thank
is
you.
great. Congratulations
Thank
to you again.
thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. So, party this weekend. Be there, be square.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't get too hot this weekend because
Bro,
we're supposed to be camping
It's supposed
again.
to rain.
Oh, really?
I think it is. But hopefully not too much. 'Cause I was trying to get fucked up, basically. Listen, if any of my family is listening right now and I'm drunk at the party, mind your business. Okay? Mind your business.
Kylie wants me to DJ, bro.
I want him to DJ my party. Is that so much to ask for?
Yeah, it is.
Patrick, I need your opinion on this. Is it just so much to ask for?
Patrick, you gotta. Hey, what's up, Vanessa?
Hey.
I wanted to say this publicly because I said it to them yesterday on FaceTime. Congratulations to Patrick and Vanessa. They are now 3 years old in their relationship.
Aw, you guys are 3. You're a toddler.
So shout out to you guys. We're trying to be what you guys are. So
Aw, congrats, guys.
we'll be
That's so
chasing you guys for a
exciting.
long time.
He got a rap. Yeah, there you go. That's the real entertainment of the party.
Pat, you know what? I'm going to make a rap and I'm going to perform it on this podcast one day.
Hell yes, dude. I will do anything to hear that. Okay? I will do anything.
What should it be about?
Anything. It could be about anything. What do you think? What should it be about?
What do you guys think it should be?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Leave
Zay
a
should-
comment in there.
Leave a comment below what you think Zay should rap about.
YouTubers stay doing that shit. Leave a comment below if you think I should take my Lambo and jump it off a ramp and land it in this lake. What?
Like, what the fuck, man?
Bro, YouTubers do the wildest shit for no fucking reason. Like, the lengths that they will go to get likes, comments, and subscribers is fucking wild.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm gonna suck a fart out of my bro's asshole.
I'm gonna suck my bro's dick on camera.
It's not gay, though.
It's
We're
not
just doing it
fucking
for the
gay.
viewers.
Drop a comment if you think I should suck my bro's dick.
Fucking YouTubers are wild, bro. I'd never want to be a YouTuber. Anyways, find our podcast on YouTube and
Drop a comment below if you like the podcast.
so speaking of Patrick, like I spoke earlier, me and him have we had a little talk yesterday, and I don't want to give too much details away, obviously, because we're still working on the details about what's going on and everything like that. And me and him got to have some conversations and stuff. But your boy is gonna get into a little bit of some gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah, that's part of this double setup here because I played Warzone on Saturday while I was down here after I was done working with the podcast and stuff.
Did you sit in my chair?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's amazing actually.
It's so comfy. It like, look at me, look. I'm like I'm in it. You know what I mean? I'm like I'm in this.
No. Nope. I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
What?
Because whenever we were talking about the in it and on it comparison.
Wasn't I the in it though? You sit in a chair.
You sit on the chair. You're on top of the chair.
I'm in it right now.
No, you
can see me.
You're sitting
in it.
on the chair.
No, I'm sitting in it. If I was sitting on it, I'd be sitting here.
No.
This is a real debate right now. Am
No.
I? Drop a comment below.
No.
Am I sitting? No.
Do you
Listen to
sit,
me.
guys? Do you
Listen to me.
sit in the chair or you sit on the chair?
Shut the fuck up. No, look at me. Look at me.
They're looking. They have no choice.
Look at me. Am I in the chair or am I on the chair? Please
You're
tell me.
Definitely. You want to start a poll? You want to do a poll? You want to try a poll again?
No, fuck the poll. Damn it. That should never work. Oh my god, my fucking ear itches.
Clean that motherfucker.
Drop a comment below if you think I'm in the chair or if I'm on the chair.
So when you're laying, when there's a bed, are you laying on the bed or in the bed?
in the bed. You're laying in
No,
bed.
you're not.
No.
So, okay, at what point would you be laying on the bed if you're not in it?
You can sit on the bed.
And you can lay on the bed.
No, you're laying in the bed. If you're on, I think this is just my personal opinion, and it's correct also. It's the only right answer. If you're under the covers, you're in the bed. If you're not under the covers, if you're laying on the covers,
No, you're on the bed and
you're
under the
on
covers.
the bed. No. I won't accept it.
Oh my God, Pat!
In
Fuck
it,
you.
in it.
Fuck
See?
you. Ain't no damn on. It's ain't no in. It's on. No.
Thank you.
No. You
Thank
guys
you.
are all lying. You guys are
Thank
all
you.
full of shit. All the viewers. I'm about to cut the chat, bro. Fuck this. Fuck this.
See, you're laying.
You guys are
in
all
bed.
full of shit.
That's exactly what I told you.
No,
Like-
you're on the
No,
bed and
look
under
at-
the covers.
No, look at Pat's latest Nope, not that one.
Let me
No,
let me ask you this
no,
question.
No.
Let me ask you guys this
no,
question.
No. No. Look,
Wait.
laying
No.
in bed? Question mark.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to say
Thank
I'm
you.
laying on the bed.
Thank you.
All right, let me ask you this question.
Zay, what are you doing?
When you're making
laying in bed.
No, I'm laying on the bed. When you make
No.
when you make a peanut butter jelly and jelly sandwich.
Jason, I disagree.
When you make a peanut, thank you, Jason, for sitting on the chair.
Thank you for sitting on a
Okay,
chair.
all right, no. Let me ask you this question. If you're waiting for a bus, are you sitting on the bench or in the bench?
That's a bench, not a chair. Benches are different from chairs. Tell me I'm wrong.
My name is Xavier, and I'm off this podcast, dog.
I will go to. I will die on this hill or whatever the fuck the thing is. The sentence thing. The saying.
Well, all right, hold on, wait.
I will die fighting for this.
What is the definition of a chair?
What the fuck kind of question is
As a
that?
noun, it means a separate seat for one person, typically with a back and 4 legs. Do you want to hear the next one?
No, bitch.
What is the definition of a bench?
You can't sit in a
As a noun,
bench.
it means a long seat for several people, typically made of wood or stone.
All right, so the common thing,
No,
the
here's the
common
question.
theme. Hold on, let me finish this.
All right, go ahead.
The common theme is here, regardless if it's one person or if it's 5 people, you're still sitting on that motherfucker. No difference from this compared to anything that may allow me to sit beside you in the same seat. So you're sitting on the chair the same way you're sitting on the bench.
No. Okay, listen. I agree with Pat on this one. If
What is
your
that?
he says if your chair has armrests, you're sitting in a chair. I agree, and I also
What?
think, I also
Armrest define a chair and a bench?
Shh. Yeah, obviously. No, but also I think the back has something to do with it too, because a lot of benches don't have backs. They don't have something to lean against. So I feel like if you can lean against something, like you're sitting in the chair.
So if
You're sitting in the chair.
all right,
It depends on the
all right,
chair.
all right,
I
all right.
think
Let
it
me
depends on the chair.
let me throw a scenario at you because this is gonna get very fickle.
What's that?
What if?
Very
what
what?
if? What
Very
if?
what?
We're
Very
not gonna
what?
talk about fickle.
Fickle.
Yes.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means very fucking like it's. What's the word I'm looking for?
Is water wet? I say yes.
No, we're not about to do this conversation because this can go on all night.
I say yes.
So all right, what if there is a seat right here? Right here.
A seat or a bench?
Just we'll call it a bench.
Okay.
Something to sit on is right here,
Okay.
but you're leaning your back against the wall. Are you sitting on it because you said it had something to do with the back,
The wall has nothing to do with the bench.
but you're leaning up against it.
But the wall is not part of the bench.
So you're sitting on the bench, right? You're sitting on that bench, right?
Yeah, you're sitting on the bench.
So what the fuck is the difference?
I'm sitting in the chair. I'm in the chair. See? Yeah, because you lean into the chair. Like I'm in it right now. You see me?
Fuck all y'all.
Look it like if this was a little pod, I would be inside of it.
But it's not.
I'm in the chair. That's wrong. But is the dress white or in gold or black and blue?
What's the options?
White and gold or black and
It
blue?
was black and blue.
Well, for me, it really depended on the brightness on my phone. Like, if I dropped the brightness, it would be one. If I raised the brightness all the way, it would be different. Yeah. I could switch back and forth.
Your
between the
eyes are
dress.
on coke.
Yeah. Speaking of people on coke.
We'll get to that in a second. Let's by the way, water is
Water is wet, I'd say.
no.
If you cut the chair open, then get in it, then yeah.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. If you cut the chair open the same way if you ride a horse, you're sitting on the horse. But if you cut the horse open and get inside, you're in the horse. The same way if you open a door to a car, you're in the car. But if you sit on top of it, you're on the car. If I get in the car and sit on the seat of the car.
Okay, but then get this.
Perfect example.
No, get this.
What's up?
So therefore, you can get in bed. You can lay in bed.
I don't open doors to get in bed.
You can
There's
lay
nothing
in
surround-
bed.
there's nothing surrounding
You can
me.
open the blanket and get in bed.
The blanket has a doorknob.
Does it have to be a fucking door? If you cut a horse open and get inside the horse, there's no fucking doorknob.
You can put a hinge and
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm over this. I'm done with you.
water is not wet. The things that
No.
get in water is wet.
Water's wet.
Water is, wet is a description of something, how saturated something
It's
is.
called an adjective.
Right, but it describes how saturated something is.
No. Most
Yeah.
benches don't have armrests. I disagree. I've seen
What
many.
benches do you be sitting on, bro?
I've seen many benches with no armrests. Your bedroom door. Honestly, I will die on this. Okay, you get in bed, you sit in a chair. I do believe you can sit on a chair
The great
on
debate,
certain
bro.
chairs.
The great debate. The great debate.
On certain chairs, you can sit on them. But like that, you don't sit on that. You sit in that. You sit in that chair because it engulfs you. You know.
So what you're saying is, for something to be defined as in,
Bro, are you on the leaves or you jump in the leaves?
exactly. Who the fuck gonna say, hey, that water was wet? I've never got a glass of water and been like, damn, that water was more wet than the last glass of water than I had.
Well, then you're not drinking water right.
Shut the fuck up. Can you imagine like vitamin water being like, yeah, our water is a lot more wet than Dasani. That being their selling point.
Yeah. I can see it.
Your drink is more wet than my beer.
Wet ass water. It's Wawa. Not WAP.
This has been the East Park Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
Sorry.
Fucking
That water wet as fuck.
yeah, wet describes things.
I'll drink to that.
Why not?
Are fish wet?
Yes.
But do they know that they're wet?
Yes.
No, they don't.
I talked to one.
They don't know otherwise. They don't know life that's not wet. You know? Honestly, I have no opinion on the wet water thing. I just have been bullshitting this entire time. I do, however, have a very strong opinion about sitting in a chair.
We're not. We're
And I'm sitting in this chair so good right now.
yeah, okay. We'll meet here on this because you're
Agree to disagree.
we're never
suppose.
gonna see that eye to eye.
I guess so, man.
Trey
I guess.
Songz.
Who the fuck even is that? All right, tell me about it. I literally don't even know who that is. Zay, if you're not watching, Zay is giving me a disgusted look right now. And now looking at the camera. Hey, if we can't see air, can fish see water? No. I'd say no.
Can they?
No. I don't think so.
I think they can.
You think they can see water?
Yeah, because there has to be they can see the top of the water. Yeah, they can see the water.
No, I disagree.
Because when you feed the water, they know that hey, this is the top.
Okay, but the atmosphere ends. Can you see the end of the atmosphere? No.
No, but you when you're up there.
Do you?
Yeah, because the clouds and shit are below you.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I feel like fish can't see. I feel like fish can't see water. That's just me.
Hey guys, real quick, which one do you think is gonna get here first? The new webcam that we got, or my fucking glasses?
Dude, when did you order those?
It's going on 2 weeks now.
Really?
Yeah, I
How
think-
long did they say it was gonna be?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay, so it should be in a minute here.
Well, it will be 2 weeks officially on Saturday.
I ordered new earrings.
Nice. Let's get back to this Trey Songz bullshit that you I'm baffled that you don't even know who Trey Songz is.
I mean, I know who it is, but I couldn't name a
You
fucking
gonna
song.
think I invented sex? That song?
Yeah, I mean, I know that song. I couldn't tell you the name of it.
Invented sex.
It's literally called Invented Sex.
I really don't know. Be honest with you,
Right,
it might just be
right,
sex. I don't. I
right.
forget. It came out a long time ago. How do you feed water? Shut the fuck up, Pat. How do you feed water?
I don't get that.
Rhetorical ass question. Yeah, Trey Songz is a R&B singer, which most R&B singers are light skinned, so I don't know why I need to mention that, but Trey Songz is a well-known R&B singer who is really more popular in the
Early
late
2000s.
I wouldn't even say early. It was more close to the 2010s, anywhere from 2005 to 2012-ish, 14-ish. That little gap, 10-year window or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the lady's name, but
I know, yeah.
Huh?
He said she don't know the yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I'm sorry, do it again.
Yeah, he does that.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
Yep.
Yeah, so he fucking this girl goes on a podcast and tells some crazy ass stories. We actually got to go back and listen to this podcast together. I only saw the clips, but apparently this episode, I don't know what podcast it was on, but it was a podcast from Barstool, which for some reason, bro, their shit is popping.
Call her daddy.
Yeah. And she went on to explain, first of all, she let 7 NBA players. No, she sucked off 7 NBA players in one setting.
Okay. And?
After she was having intercourse with one of the guys that worked for the team. So she was in a hotel room. This is all before the COVID thing. She was in a hotel room, and I guess hanging out with this guy from the team or whatever who worked for the team. And then the guy called the rest of the team in, and they were like, "Yo, let's get lit." And she sucked them all off or whatever. And congratulations to her. What should I? What are we? What's the? What, are we congratulating that? What's up?
Congratulating her?
Yeah,
I'm proud of her, to be quite honest.
That's an accomplishment. New record. Fucking
Yeah, for real. Her jaw must have been sore.
Oh, yeah,
You're
for sure.
right.
Absolutely.
You are absolutely right. I think that's very nice to acknowledge that, because it's true.
but
That shit, man.
shut the fuck, Kylie. You, oh man. Fucking I'm over here nervously playing with my wristband and shit. Like, oh, what you gonna say next? Fucking. She goes on to talk about how her and Trey Songz were hanging out, and how he's a complete womanizer and stuff like that, and
Yeah, no shit. He's an R&B singer.
They're hanging out at either his house or a hotel, and he says, "Go to the bathroom." She goes to the bathroom. She gets in the bathtub, and he pees on her face.
Big yikes. What the fuck is up with you R&B motherfuckers that like to pee on people? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? No, I really want to know.
And she said that.
Did I miss something?
She said that he obviously when you hang out with famous people, there's no phones and shit like that, and for some reason he wouldn't let her leave or something like that until he was done, and this whole situation is just super
Rapey?
fucking
Ooh.
and very not even 2000 1980s 90s vibes bullshit that people used to do back then.
Oh God, that's
And,
so rapey.
She said that she wasn't down for the NDAs and stuff like that, which I mean, good for her. She
Keep
came, Kiki Palmer, which I don't expect you to know who she is.
I know Kiki Palmer.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
She was on She was on that show on Nickelodeon.
She was on that. I mean, Trey Songz was on that song.
No, she was on that show. Damn it.
Jackson VP.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So she actually did an interview on the Breakfast Club a while ago, explaining how full of shit Trey Songz actually is, and nobody
Listen.
threw up any alarms or anything like that, and really looked into the situation or whatever. And she came back out after this stuff came out and was like, yo, I'm always gonna speak my truth and everything like that. I have no reason to lie. And she's someone who always is backing the black community and stuff like that. So she's not the type of person that just would come out of a limb and just throw a black man under the bus.
Right.
Because she empowers black people, no matter male or female.
Right.
So if she has
She's
some credibility.
actually the realist.
She has some credibility, which is fucking wild.
Holy shit, dude! I had no idea. I mean, we basically have another R. Kelly, but not minors. Or. I mean, I don't know the details. I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Jason asked a question. He said,
Jason asked a question.
"There's a fly in here." No, I'm gonna freak out for the rest of the episode.
There's a fly. Oh my God, you would hate my work. They're flying around every fucking where.
No, they're at my job too. Jason asked, "Would you rather have your junk peel like a snake skin, or rattle like a rattlesnake every time you move?"
Personally,
I'm gonna ignore Tyler.
personally, I would rather have my shit rattle.
What's up, Tyler?
To be quite honest with you, because I think that would actually be kind of dope.
Wouldn't it kind of just be like loose change in your pocket?
Would it? I feel like for a female, that just sounds. I'm sorry. That just sounds. That just sounds like a. I don't know.
What? What? So imagine it being in your boobs.
My tits?
Yeah.
My titties. No, but where I was
You
going
just like
with it just sounds like loose change.
You could go to any party and turn up at
Hell
any
yeah.
moment.
Honestly, I kind of dig the rattlesnake in the pants. I dig that. That's kind of chill.
Yeah, I think I would take that one.
I feel like for a woman,
I think I would take that one.
It just sounds like, okay, you know how you hear that women get their clit pierced or whatever the fuck, and it just increases whatever the fuck.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in on episode 69.
They could just be walking in orgasm or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't fucking have one. So I think it could be like that. It could be interesting.
Yeah. Imagine the sound when you run.
or
it's like
riding a bike. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Riding a bike.
Tyler,
would be
she's not
interesting.
fucking pregnant.
Tyler, still not pregnant. I'm so happy that someone's rooting for us, though. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That fly is gonna
Damn, that
die,
fly
bro.
is chilling.
No, it's also big as fuck too, and I don't like that.
He's a big guy. He's a big boy.
But fucking
Look at him chilling up there, taunting us. Do you see him?
Fuck him. I hope he burns off that light bulb.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking
sound
no,
when
but
you
the
run.
whole Trey Songz thing is crazy because it's yo, we live in this culture now where you kind of even if you are doing that thing, that kind of stuff, I don't think you want that to get out.
No, I wouldn't say so.
So don't do it. Like,
yeah, especially if you're famous, there's fucking eyes on you at all fucking times.
also, like, I was talking about this earlier because me and Jeff were talking about it earlier, and he brought up a good point. The people that are rich, whether you're male or female, like, you haven't, like, I'll never understand, like, people who have to, like, use power for a sexual gain or whatever the case may be, because people like Trey Songz, like, this motherfucker could walk outside and have 10 girls standing in front of him ready to give it all up to him in that exact moment.
Yeah, right.
Why do you need to do weird shit? Or you can
Why
find
does that
somebody.
be weird? Damn it.
You can find somebody who's like, I wouldn't even say job, but like it's their kink to do these certain things instead of trying to convince people who don't do these things to do the things that you like.
Well, that's the thing. It's a power thing. It's not even about, like, okay, you might have a kink, but then, like, your kink also is, like, dominating another person.
Yeah.
Like, that's the fucking kink.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's so rapey. I do not like that about him.
So they also
So
obviously
is he canceled?
Yeah, I was gonna say they obviously tried to cancel him, which I don't understand. No, I don't understand, but I don't know if this whole thing is gonna go through or whatever. But obviously once he pops his head back up, that's gonna be brought back up. Real quick, I just want to talk about our clothing as we switch gears. Me and Kylie tried some test runs of making some clothing like we said we were going to. And kind of like what we saw, kind of didn't. Need to make some changes. Need to do a little bit more research on what we're getting ourselves into. But the good thing is that we've actually started moving the ball on that. And we've come up with some good ideas for merchandise and some clothing and stuff like that for the podcast and everything like that for you guys. And once it comes out and once we get rolling on that, I to be honest with you, it would be so dope for us all to wear our podcast shit on the night of the podcast. Maybe we guys, we can get you guys on, as a guest or whatever, or maybe just call in for like 5 minutes on a video call or whatever, and have you guys wearing the merchandise and everything like that, whatever the case may be. But
and I think it would be really dope to like get ideas from listeners. So like,
definitely.
Like something that like you guys thought was funny, something that we said.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting
in, like,
a cut
past
though.
Episodes. Oh no, absolutely not. Mostly because there's no cut right now. Okay.
Yeah. We're still building. All right, let's go into let's get back into this cocaine.
No, wait a damn minute.
What's up?
I just wanted, if you're still watching, I just wanted to let you know that I'm making a shirt special for you. It's gonna say "not pregnant."
You should say no.
What?
Make a shirt that says "You are not the mother."
You're not the mother. You are not the father.
Obviously, a father can or can't be the father, but like, motherfucker, if you're pregnant, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's funny. No, but I'm making one special for Tyler. It's gonna say, "Bro, when y'all gonna announce the pregnancy?" Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's
a
what
bunch
it's
of
gonna say.
question marks.
That's what it's gonna say. Big and bold. Okay, Jason said, "Bro, if a chair is on one, I'm gonna have to grab that." If a chair is on one.
In it or on it?
So, like, I'm thinking, like, a chair, just a generic-ass looking chair, and, like, on the seat of it, it says in, and then right here it says on.
And obviously, that's something that you guys would like. It would be like a running joke with the podcast, and only people like that. That's the thing I would love to do, is just build something where, like, when you get this merchandise, the people that
it's like a
are
club
wearing
membership.
it are exactly. It's like, what the joke is.
I keep doing that. Oh my god.
You guys know what the
Yeah.
joke is, and it may be funny to somebody else to be like, "Yo, like, what the fuck does that shirt mean?" And then obviously, then you have a conversation. It's like, "Oh, it's these two people to do a podcast, but they say that one person says that you sit on a chair, or the other person says you sit in the chair. What do you think?" And then all of a sudden, you got a conversation, and
then
they're coming to watch
like-
the podcast now.
And then you're like, dude, drop a comment below if you think that you sit in the chair or on it.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
All right, let's switch gears. Let's talk about why cocaine was trending on Twitter last night. This is Tuesday night, by the way.
And we're not talking like cocaine, like cocaine is just a cool thing to do. You know, it's
Right.
not like that.
Right.
I mean, it is, but it's not like that.
Last night was the RNC, which is the Republican National Convention. It's basically a big ass dick sucking convention. The same thing with the Democrats. They just get on there and talk about how great the candidates are, and just all
Like
night.
giant, like choking on dick. And if I wasn't at a drink right now, I'd be sucking that bitch down with how sexual that was just now. I'm at a drink. You said, were you going to drink every time a sexual innuendo? What?
Bro, you just the way you described that. Like,
What?
I'd be sucking. Right
I would
after
be
I'm
sucking that thing down.
right after I'm over here going. Ugh. And
Go
the
on.
next thing you say is, I'd be sucking that thing down. That's what you got for me tonight, guy?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, no, it's the Republican National Convention. They just go in there and talk about like what their policy is going to do, bash each other, and just it's their version of like, I don't fucking know. Just
Wilding out.
Yeah, yeah. And so Trump's son, I think
The ugly one.
Eric Trump.
No, Donald Trump Jr.
Oh yeah. Who looks like he definitely is a manager for a car dealership.
He looks like he manages a grocery store, and yet also thinks very highly of himself. You know what I mean?
He's like the biggest overachiever for the grocery store, and all the workers hate him because like he does like the extra shit. Like he does the shit that like he'll say like, make sure you go out there and pick up all the leaves out of the parking lot. We wanted to make, we wanted to look good for the customers the next morning. He looks like that type of guy.
He looks like the type of guy that can't please his wife. You know what I mean?
Little dick.
Little dick for sure.
But no, he after his speech, which I can say one good thing that he did mention, which contradicted the governor of South Carolina, shout out to my home state. She said that there's no racism in America. America isn't racist, which we know. We goddamn know that's a lie, and especially coming from South Carolina, where y'all had to struggle to get the damn Confederate flag down. Like, that there's some racism going on. And the very next person, Donald Trump Jr., gets on and says that we have to end racism in America. And it kind of made me wonder, how are you under the same Republican umbrella, but you guys are having different views right after one another? It seems kind of a little discombobulated, kind of contradicting each other a little bit.
Yeah. Does it exist or does it not, dude?
Right. But after he was done having his speech, also his girlfriend spoke too last night.
Whose girlfriend?
Donald Trump Jr.
Why?
Because it's literally a big Trump fest. Like the Republican Party is like a Trump party now.
It's really quite insane. I think that they're gonna start renaming the Republican Party. It's just no longer going to exist.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But no, he
it's a cult. It's disgusting.
You get on Twitter after, because I like to see the conversation that goes on online after we get done watching certain things and stuff like that. And it was weird because number 2 trending topic last night, I don't know if it reached number 1, but nationwide was cocaine. Which is funny as fuck, because once I saw it, I knew exactly what the fuck they were talking about.
He looked like he was coked the fuck
Oh,
out.
dude, yeah, 100%. He had the coke eyes, which
Crazy eyes.
being
man.
in the DJ world, like you can tell when somebody's
like
fucked up.
follow me into the bathroom type looking dude.
100%.
Like, I got a line for you.
100%. And he's not even like the type of dude that does like the coke in like a fun way. Mind you, I've never done coke before. Like I can proudly say that. I've done ecstasy, but I've never done coke. The only 2 drugs I've ever done in my life is weed. And it's not even a drug, it's a plant. And
Listen,
ecstasy.
I've done meth, okay? But I've never done coke. And I never will. Just the most...
Please say you're kidding before somebody.
Obviously, I'm kidding.
Because if we ever blow up and somebody clips that, like,
Obviously, I'm kidding. Do I look like I'm
can you
on
imagine the headlines? You're in the grocery store and you look over and you see the magazine rack.
Kylie's on meth. Do I look like I'm on meth? I weigh way too much. I am too fat to be on meth. I fucking wish I was that skinny. Okay. Not to be insensitive, but come on now.
But yeah, no, the RNC last night was just it was a big joke because like a lot of what I watched last night, and again, it's on right now. It was a bunch of lies and a lot of contradiction, right after one another. You know, you got it started off with, well, from what we saw, because we were watching Love Island before it came on, and I'm pretty sure it started earlier than what we saw. But when we tuned into it, it was Donald Trump sitting, let's say right here, and there's 3 people over here, and there's 3 people over here. 5 of those 6 people, not adding Donald Trump, were men. So there's 7 men in the room, 1 woman. They go around the room and let every man talk. And the woman just sits there.
Completely skip over the woman. It was just weird. It's like, why are you there?
And
I mean, was it like a wife? Oh,
even if she was a wife, like
you have nothing to say.
Get her opinion on like how it was waiting for her husband to get rescued from another country.
Yeah, it was just weird, and I feel like watching it just felt like it felt icky. Like it felt icky in a way where like you can just feel the amount of like he's trying so hard to appeal to all Americans right now. He's trying to he's throwing in his fucking fishing net, and he's trying to pull back anybody that will fucking swim into that shit.
You mean like having the token black guy on there?
Yeah, like like your last speaker was a fucking black man who just so happens to be a Republican, and it's just like it's just so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally trying, and then he's trying to appeal to like, you know, there's your like pro like not you're pro like military people, like your vets and whatnot. So like he's got all these vets that are on there that have like whatever the fuck it was, I don't know.
Which,
not to be disrespectful, like I've got a lot of respect for like the troops and whatnot, but it's just the fact that you can just feel how icky it is. He's just he's fishing.
Yeah, how fake
he's
it is.
Fucking fishing for people to fucking vote for him. It's disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just I can't imagine how crazy tonight is, considering that, you know, it's a bunch of people from his family. I think Melania is talking tonight. Whatever the fuck her dumb name is. And listen, man, I again, we say this every week. Please go vote. I got into a conversation with somebody earlier today. We were talking about, I posted something on Facebook saying, you know, a lot of people get on Facebook and they say that we're picking, you know, between the less of 2 evils, but they can't explain why they're doing that. You know, they get online and they see what people are regurgitating, and it's like, do you actually have your own opinion, or are you following the next opinion of the person that posted right before you? And me personally, I really enjoy the general conversation, which is why I'm, you know, doing the podcast, you know, and everything, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get to a common ground, is actually having logical conversation. Yeah, so I was like, yo, let's talk about this. And her point was to bring up the fact that, you know, Biden, I'm looking at the post right now. He said racist stuff. He said the N-word, which you gotta add context to this kind of stuff. He didn't say the N-word just because he felt like it. He was quoting somebody else. So if that's the case, then anybody who's ever quoted an N-word in a song is racist, which I don't believe. And he said that Obama was the smartest and cleanest African American that he's seen in a while, which you got to understand. Biden is like, what? How old is Biden?
Biden is your grandfather. How old is Joe Biden?
Joe Biden.
Yeah, he's 77 years old. Dude, he doesn't know what the fuck he's saying half the time. Like, you can kind of like piece together what he's trying to say, but it comes off in a very fucked up way sometimes. But like it's literally like trying to talk to your grandpa sometimes.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, some people just don't know like the weight that their words hold to certain groups of people, and that's why I truly feel like some people will say some like shit that's pretty fucked up, but they don't know, maybe because they just have not like heard the like the opinion of another group of people. Like for me, like if you say something and it offends someone, that's the last time you get to say that. Like, you don't get to keep saying that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, like, if it offends someone, you can't tell somebody how or not to be offended.
Right.
Like, so I just feel like, I mean, I'm not defending everything he's ever fucking done, but Joe Biden is our best option, unfortunately.
And
it is what it is.
And
okay.
I even spoke this to her. I was like, you know, if Joe Biden was running up against, let's just say that Joe Biden was a Republican and Kamala Harris was the Democrat. Joe Biden would be shooting himself in the foot right now. He would definitely be fucked right now. But because the bar is so fucking low for presidential standards right now, you kind of have to. And let me take that back. You don't have to. You have the right to vote. You have the right to not vote. To be honest with you, but you take everything he says with a grain of salt. The difference between Joe Biden and Trump is that when somebody brings something that Trump says up to, you know, brings it to light or whatever, he doubles down on it. He doubles down on it. Like yeah, I said it. Like, but
and then he'll go even deeper.
Yeah.
He'll dig a deeper hole. The thing with Biden is he said when he was on the Breakfast Club, he said if
you don't vote for me, you're not black.
If you don't vote for me, you're not black, and immediately apologized. Like when he realized, oh, hey, somebody might be offended by that.
Right.
Oh, so sorry. Like Donald Trump has never done that, not once.
Yeah.
I literally can't name a single time.
Yeah. And so in this conversation, basically, I'm gonna make this a short version of it. She was basically saying, like, you know, let me dig into it.
We gotta wrap it up here soon.
Yeah, no. About racist comments, sexual assault, blah blah blah. Which, listen,
obviously,
I'm gonna. Well, accusations and actually being convicted are two things that this generation and this world can't see the difference between.
I don't 100% agree with you, to be quite honest.
I don't expect you to. And in some cases, even I don't agree with this.
Yeah.
Because it gets to a point where it's like so many fucking people come out and say, hey, this person did this to me. And, and by their actions.
And they still might never be charged with that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But I mean, it's true. Like if you're not a convicted felon, are you a felon? Like,
right.
But at the same time, we got to acknowledge our justice system can be a piece of shit. We all fucking know this.
Right.
People die wrongfully all the fucking time.
Right.
So that's heavy, man.
But I threw out the fact that she said that she was going to vote for Trump, and then was like
I just don't understand how you're like, Joe Biden's like a little pervy, but I'm going to vote for fucking Trump,
who literally said I'm going to grab women by the pussy,
and then objectifies his own daughter.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my god! And you're a woman voting for him.
Not only is that pervy, that's fucking that's incest, my guy.
Yeah.
That's incest.
And again, like it got to the point where I was just kind of like, look, your points. What doesn't make sense to me from a Trump supporter's perspective is your reasons for not voting for Trump align exactly exactly along with the reasons why you shouldn't be voting for. Well, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. The reasons why you shouldn't, why you said that you're not voting for Biden aligns with the reasons that you shouldn't be voting for Trump. You say that he's a creep. Okay, cool. Trump is too. You say that Biden's a racist for some of the stuff he did, 94 crime bill, saying some racist things, whatever the case may be. Well, Trump has publicly said this shit and pushed it further.
Yeah.
China virus, like, come on. And then saying shit like, well, he's done so much for our country. Let's dig into a couple things. Just a couple. The big thing that Trump likes to gloat about is how he brought the black unemployment. He says he's done the most things for black people in American history, even though Abe Lincoln ended fucking slavery and whatever the case may be.
Abe Lincoln still owned slaves, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Fucking under Obama, unemployment for black people went from 16.8% down to 7.9%. And in the 4 years that Trump has been president, it went from 7.9% down to 5.5%. So we're talking about a difference between 53% decrease in Obama's era to a 33% decrease and a leveling off and increasing again during this COVID thing, which I'm not going to say we could have avoided because none of this stuff could have been avoided, but he could have done a way better job of addressing this COVID shit so that it didn't take such a hard hit on America. He brags about putting money into HBCUs when really all that money was up anyways, and that was a bipartisan deal done between Democrats and Republicans. So that wasn't under him. This new tax credit is taking money out of people who get Social Security. He doesn't know how he's going to pay for it because he's betting on the economy to recover, even though he's doing nothing positive to make that happen. He's expecting the Social Security money to come from the general debt, which is already $2 billion the general fund, which is already $2 billion in debt. I'm ready for the conversation, dog. I want to smoke because there's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that this dude Trump is a better option than Biden when Biden has already had a record of helping Obama bring us out of a recession and put fucking unemployment back to where it's supposed to be, under the fucking table.
Yeah.
Down back below to the ground.
Yeah. And Donald Trump's not even a fucking politician, man.
He's a fucking businessman who has
celebrity. He's a fucking celebrity.
No, he treats America like the businesses that didn't work for him. He has gone bankrupt so many fucking times, and that's exactly what is going on in America right now. We're in this fucking recession. There's millions of people filing for fucking unemployment.
Dude,
like,
can I also point out the fact that, like, you can talk all about how, like, unemployment rates, whatever the fuck, people have to, like, our minimum wage is so fucked. Our minimum wage literally federal has not been raised in, I think, a decade. And I don't have, like, I don't have sources, okay? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, basically, is what I'm saying. But, like, people have to work more than one job. No shit that there's less, like, unemployment because people are working 2 jobs to pay the fucking bills.
OnlyFans is at a record rate right now.
OnlyFans is at a record high, okay? Women are home. They are working their stuff. Okay, I'm going to stop there.
But
they are getting it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And again, man, like you when you really sit down and think about why the reasons you're voting for Trump, really think about the last 4 years and really think about the 8 years before that and compare what happened then to now and really look at the statistics and the numbers of how things have changed and how things have leveled off now or gone back up because of his negligence or whatever the fuck the word is.
Negligence.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you
Cool.
did.
Dope.
Negligence.
Dope.
Also, if you go vote,
Yeah, please
check
go vote.
and make sure that you're registered to
Definitely.
vote.
Do that right after you get done watching this podcast.
It's literally vote.org.
Yes.
You can check your registration status.
Yep.
You can find out where you're going to vote. If
Good
you're
shit,
going
Kai.
to vote in person, thank
Good
you.
shit, Kai.
And we're not sponsored, by the way, but vote.org.
I don't think they would sponsor
if you're
anybody.
listening at vote.org, go ahead and hit the email. Thank you.
Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez to switch.
Bro, are you fucking kidding? We've been going for an hour and a half. I have to piss.
Oh, go ahead. I'll talk about this for a second.
Oh, I gotta pee.
All right. So, this is gonna be weird talking about myself. Usually, I have a third person here to help me.
Good luck.
Make it fast. I don't want to be down here by myself too long. Me and the Fly. Hey, Fly, come on. Let's get on this podcast together. Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Obviously, we kind of figured what happened between the two. But the situation that we know about so far is the fact that it was Tory Lanez, a bodyguard, Meg Thee Stallion, and a friend coming from Kylie Jenner's house. I personally saw them hanging out at Kylie Jenner's house at a pool party or some sort. And later that night, obviously, something occurred between Meg Thee Stallion and the other people involved. And a lot of rumors were coming out, speculation about what happened, and all the juicy information finally came out. So Meg Thee Stallion this past week came out and finally gave us the information about what happened. And it's fucking crazy that on one end, she has to. All right, let me just break it down for you guys, because I was gonna do this when Kylie got back, but she can catch up later. She was in the car, then an argument happened. She wanted to leave the situation, which is great. Do that. Instead of staying in place arguing, working shit up, remove yourself from the situation. And she leaves the car, starts walking away from the car, and Tory Lanez shoots her in both of her feet, which is fucking wild, because it's not every day that one artist shoots another artist. I hope you guys heard that. That's the toilet. It's not every day that one artist shoots another artist, and the artist being shot is a woman and the shooter is a man. I mean, usually when it comes to rappers, I know Tory Lanez is more of a R&B singer, but when it comes to rappers, for the most part, or entertainers that deal in music, they go by this code where it's like, no children, no women. I got beef with other man. And so he shoots them in. He shoots Meg Thee Stallion in the feet. A neighbor calls the police, and they're freaking out. They got a gun. Obviously, they don't want to get in trouble. And police pull up, and she told them, I stepped on glass. Obviously, the police weren't. They did a little bit more investigating. They found Tory Lanez's gun. Tory Lanez has been fucking MIA since this entire thing's happened. And she finally got on Instagram Live and kind of explained everything, and just told everybody it wasn't a joke. And it's crazy to me that we're sitting here talking about a situation where a guy in his fragile ass ego
shot a woman
because she wanted to leave.
Wild to me.
Like,
very wild. And fucked up, man.
And we were just watching Tory Lanez on stage last year, and we were like, dog, such a good performer. Seems like a great guy. Whatever the case may be. And now this shit happens. It's like, fuck.
Fuck that guy, man. So now, in my head, I know that Zay doesn't give in to cancel culture, but Tory Lanez, Trey Songz, and what's the other dude's name? R. Kelly. All canceled in my book.
I gotta see,
y'all.
And I'm right there with you, because
what's that one really popular R. Kelly song that they play at the club all the time?
My mind's telling me no, my body's telling
no.
me no.
No. I mean that one too, but Ignition.
Yeah.
If you are still getting it to Ignition at the club, at the bar, I hate you. Basically, we got beef. Personally, I'm personally not okay with you. Basically, get your shit together. And I'm eating more graham crackers, by the way, so I do apologize.
But the situation is fucking crazy, because she doesn't want to tell the police that they have a gun, because
all the shit that's been happening,
all the stuff that's been going on in the world, right? And it's wild, because you're in the situation where you're the victim. There's a guy pointing a gun at you. You're bleeding out of your feet, and you're the victim, and you're scared to tell the people that are there to help you that
there's
you
a
have
bad man
gun,
that just shot you,
because you're afraid that person that's supposed to help you is going to let loose on all of you because you're black. Which is crazy about it just says a lot about the world that we live in today. And all the stuff that's going on.
It's fucked, dude. It's depressing as fuck.
Yeah. So, I'm on the fuck Tory Lanez train too. But with that being said, let
the shit unfold, basically.
Give people the opportunity to, and this is not me saying like it's a cop out. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying what he did is good in any or nothing. I'm not making any excuses for Tory Lanez. 100% condemning everything he did. Right. Let's see what happens from now.
Yeah.
Let's see what decisions he makes to right his wrongs. from this point on, because you can either go three ways. You can shut the fuck up forever, and this is the last impression we're going to have on you. So the next time you pop up, you got some talking to do. You can just go down the bad boy route where this is what you're going to accept. You're going to be like, all right, cool. Well, y'all see me this way. I'm going to do this anyways. Or you can go on the right path where it's like, all right, let me right my wrongs. Let me do whatever I possibly can do to not only show the world that I'm not this monster, but to grow internally and mature, because that's some dumbass shit, bro. That is some stupid stuff to be doing. Especially when you guys are some of like his quarantine radio, how hot that was over the summer when COVID first started and everything like that. Like he blew up, and he also like got from under his record label and became, within his own label and everything like that. Like that's a great accomplishment.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And then Meg Thee Stallion, she's blowing up. This year's been great for her.
Oh my God, what a queen!
Yeah.
Holy shit, I love that woman.
So you got two people that are like at the peak of their careers right now, and this shit happens. It's fucking wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
shit.
say let the shit unfold, but also like don't forget to like just believe women, like because that's something that we just don't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In general, we suck at it as a society. Yeah. So believe the women around you and Meg Thee Stallion, because she's a fucking queen.
With that being said,
I think it's don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't got no.
We got Kylie's positive thought. Kylie, you have to pull something from the basement.
Holy shit. I don't have anything positive right now. The fly is on the screen right now. It's like, look at a butterfly.
Fuck that fly. He must have really thought that was a flower. Kylie's positive thought. I'll do it for you this week. All right. Good. Go ahead.
Go on.
Positive thought this week is the fact that we're celebrating her accomplishment.
Aww.
I obviously I'll have more to say this weekend, but me personally, and for everybody that's kind of like going on your journey, I'm more than sure that they are absolutely proud of you and everything that you've accomplished and everything like that. I love that. It's dope knowing that I'm beside a strong woman who when you put your head to something, you go after it and you accomplish that shit.
Yeah.
There's not things that like I've seen you try to start and then you're just like, yeah, it didn't really work out. You accomplished a lot. And
aw, thanks.
I really want you to understand that, like, I'm proud of you, and keep kicking ass.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
And that was Kylie's positive thought.
Thank you. It's all about me this week. Damn it. I think it's just important to note, if you're in college right now, just fucking keep going.
Yeah,
keep going. Dude.
Or doing anything that you just seen.
Yeah.
That you think is just hard.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, look at this podcast, for instance. Like, we've run into a shit ton of roadblocks.
Oh my God.
A shit ton of roadblocks.
About it. And honestly, we're doing the best that we've ever done.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're on the come up. You know what I mean?
To be a little more transparent with you guys, just so you guys can understand that, we're actually accomplishing the things that we want to accomplish. I did some stat watching last week, and all right, so if you do podcasting, first of all, any advice that I could ever give anybody, make it past the first 10 episodes. If you can do that, and 2, invest in your equipment. If you can make it past the first 10 episodes, you got this. You can do this. And I'm not going to be the type of person to be like, no, don't do that, dog, because you're going to take my views away from me. Podcasting doesn't work like that. Podcast is
it's a community.
It's a tight community where people actually are happy to support each other, because it does nothing but promote
each other.
Yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like once you're into podcasts, it's like the possibilities, like there's so many podcasts to listen to. I literally get stressed about, and I shouldn't, because I just fucking nag myself, but I listen to so many podcasts that I actually get stressed out if I'm behind on one.
Yeah.
Like, like, I need to catch up on my podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like you listening to our podcast and then us being like, hey, go listen to this podcast.
It does no harm.
It's like, it's not hurting me.
Yeah. Yeah.
At all.
Because then you can come back here and get another suggestion for another great show. Or continue just enjoying this one.
That's what we should do. We should have like a suggestions corner.
Yeah.
like a little tidbit where we're like, oh, this is what I'm listening to, watching, etc.
Right.
That's what we should do.
But I mean, regardless though, if you do decide to do something, keep doing it, keep grinding, believe in yourself, because there's gonna be times where somebody else may look at the things that you're doing, they might not believe it in the way that you are, and you shouldn't expect them to. You know, we're all put in this earth, and we all have different directions we're gonna head, and the chances of somebody wanting to follow the same line that you want to do is kind of slim. So believe in what you're working on, whether it be the smallest thing in the world or whether it be something that it seems like it's the hardest thing in the world. If you believe in yourself, you can definitely accomplish it.
Oh yeah, dude.
So
Love it.
with that being said, me and Kylie are going to go watch some Love Island.
It is like 10:30
It's
or
10
something.
o'clock.
Oh my god, it's so late.
You're so old.
We are so old.
No, you're so old.
I
My
am-
bedtime is 11:30.
My bedtime is 10:30. I mean, it never actually is, but that's always the goal. You know what I mean?
She's going to sign up for AARP next week.
I'm renewing my AARP. I can't even say it. AARP membership.
Oh my God. Yo, with that being said though. you
Wait.
guys-
If you're not on AARP, use our promo code
East Park Pod.
eastparkpod/AARP.com.
Don't do that. You're just going
No,
to go to a
it's
screen
fake.
that says this site does not exist.
It was a bit. I'm sorry if it didn't fall. It wasn't that good.
See,
I'm
that
so
you
sorry.
didn't ad-lib it. That's why.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because you fucking ruined it.
But check us out. Spotify podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and you guys can check us here every Tuesday night at 8:30. If this is your first time watching us, thank you guys for watching. Please bring that ass back next week.
Bring that ass back.
And
I like that. That's funny.
yeah, man, we're gonna continue building. I love this with me and you.
Yeah, this is chill.
It's
I like
unfortunate it had to work out the way it did, but
Yeah.
me and you on a podcast,
Chill.
it's
It's pretty good.
great flow. It's
Yeah.
great flow.
I think so. I mean, we've been going for an hour and a half, so
Yeah.
one of our longest shows yet, I think.
You got anything else, Kai?
No. I mean, check out the website if you like.
EastParkENT.com.
EastParkENT.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Got merch coming soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Live stream is there. Past episodes are there.
Yep.
Also, we got some work to do
Yeah.
on that note.
No.
Goodbye.
My name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
This has been the East Park Podcast.
And go vote.
Yes, please go fucking vote. Go get registered and go vote. What's the website, Kai?
Vote.org. Check and make sure that you're registered to vote, and that's a threat.
And you're sitting on the chair.
And I'm sitting in this fucking chair right now.
Bye, guys.
Deuces.